Hi guys, William Malk here. Welcome back to the channel. If you'd like to do the normal, like, subscribe and click the notification bell. It all helps with the channel. Leave a comment if you like the video. If you don't, I know you don't know yet because I've not done it, but at the end, give it a like or a dislike if you want. Leave a comment. So, I'm out tonight, which is a Monday night, very quiet night generally on bike. I'm looking at going to different cafes and doing different, not reviews, but you know, go to different cafes because I live in East Yorkshire now. I've told you this once or twice before, and yeah, I should do a little bit more. So guess where I'm going tonight? You guessed it, Squires. Yeah, because it's Monday and I thought, you know, I'm going to save the other ones for bike nights, which are generally Wednesday and Thursday. I'll do some local ones because I want to do a little bit more riding around my own area. I think I've said that before as well, but yeah. So this is the first time I've really been out on my bike since the Wales tour. My bike's been in for an MOT today, or an MOT test, and it passed, which is not surprising. It's its first one. If it had failed, I would have been mighty upset, especially as I just had it main dealer serviced only 2 weeks ago. So yeah, they've obviously done a good job because everything's okay. And like I say, I live out in East Yorkshire now. I live near Driftfield, so I had to find an MOT test station that was near me that were doing bikes. I tried a couple of local ones, and weirdly enough they were on holiday, so and he did it doing by Wednesday. So I rang a little bike place that I found. I think it's called SW Motorbikes in Hutton Cranswick. Nice chap when I spoke to him. I asked him if he did MOTs. He said no. He says, but he takes them over to the garage across the road, which was Paul Hudson Car Sales in Hutton Cranswick, and if they fail, he does the work. So he says just take it straight there, which I thought was fair of him, because you know, I could have taken him in. He might have, I don't know, he might have just put a fee on and gone from there. So yeah, I did it today. I dropped it off early this morning, picked it up not so long ago. So yeah, cracking little job. So that's it now. First MOT. 3 years old, obviously. 12,000 miles I've done it on it now. I bought it just 6, and then I did the NC500 on it straight away. Since then we've done Land's End, a Lakes tour, and we did the Wales tour the other week, so I've got about a bit. So the next on the agenda is I want to do a Europe tour, and I think I'm going to get in touch with Richie Vida, because I think I want to do one of his Picos tours, but he doesn't just let anyone on. You've got to contact him first so he can get to know you. I have done a ride out with them before. I missed the ride at the weekend, which I would have liked to have done. So probably might do another one or two before next year, but yeah, I won't mind doing one of them Picos tours. Although I dare say I might go with my friends before that. I might even go later this year if we can pluck the courage and do it, but or money and holidays from work. But yeah, I think, because the one thing I'll say about Wales was beautiful. We went Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We was planning Monday as well, but I'll tell you why we didn't. Well, one of the reasons was one of the lads who was doing a job, so he had to be back for Monday. But the forecast when we kind of organised it the week before was to be dry all weekend. But then when the weekend came, the Friday and the Friday was gorgeous, red hot, as you might have seen from the videos I did. The Saturday wasn't so. It was had floods and everything, but we missed them. They were kind of the south half of Wales, whereas we were the northern half. So we missed the bad rain. It was a little bit overcast, but it never rained on us all day, so we had 2 great days with no rain whatsoever. And then we stayed at the base camp near Snowdonia, a hostel there, which was alright, yeah, not bad. I've never really stayed at a hostel apart from once mountain biking before. Cracking idea, just a bit of a snoring competition, I think, as you do, 4 of us in it. Well, there was 4 beds in the dorm, but there was 3. Nice setup, because there were bunk beds, but there were double beds, so you still got plenty of room to, stretch out and stuff. But yeah, you're sharing with your mates, which is when you get a bit older, you get a bit want your own privacy, but it's alright. It had a private bathroom, toilet area, so that's all that really counts. But yeah, really enjoyed Wales. Apart from the 20 mile an hour areas, which just seems silly, to be fair. We've coped on 30 mile an hour for years. You'll get somebody saying, yeah, but there's accidents and all that. There's always going to be accidents, but I've said before, if you go past a school at chucking out time at 30 mile an hour, you can be in more danger doing that than you can exceeding a national speed limit on a country road that you can see clearly on. Yes, there's danger, and I'm not advocating going over the speed limit. Oh, no. But what I'm saying is, it can be safer. And anyone that thinks that modern speed limits are just the law, well, yeah, they are the law, but 70 mile an hour in a modern car is it's not fast, is it? Really, let's be honest. But it can be on certain roads. So it's all about road conditions. It's not just speed, and it's knowing when to do the speed as well. Like I say, you won't fly past the school at 40 mile an hour when the kids are leaving. Sometimes then 20 mile an hour is too fast, so it's all about being aware of where you are, your surroundings. And this applies to cars as well, it's not just for my bikes. Because the other day I was on my way to work. I'm a travelling person for my job. I'm a technical sales engineer, so I sell engineering tooling, and I have customers all over the northeast of England. So I live in East Yorkshire, like I said, and I was going up to Newcastle area the other day, and the way I go up through from where I live up towards Malton, through Malton, out from Malton towards Helmsley. Then just before I get to Helmsley, I go left and go towards Sutton Bank, and then down to Thirsk, and then up the A19 that way. Well, the Sutton Bank was closed, so I couldn't go that way. So I went into Helmsley, decided to go up what's locally referred to as stuck as a TT. Well, that's a cracking road, but it was, I don't know, between 7:30 and 8 o'clock maybe. I was in my car, which is a Cooper Formentor, one of them hybrids, so it's 240 horsepower, it's a lovely motor. The road was dead, it was a sunny day, and I just enjoyed the road. And to be fair, I didn't really need to speed, because a lot of the twisty roads are 60 mile an hour, and when you're going around them at say 50, 55, you're going fast enough. So yeah, it's not all about the actual numbers that you speed, it's about where you do it and how you do it. There's roads in Germany where you can't kind of go unlimited. Same with Isle of Man, you can go unlimited at certain points, so it's not just speed, is it? Can't be. There's people who go around to use that speed, and yeah, but let's not dwell on that too much. So yeah, tonight is really just a little bit more of a test actually for my rear facing camera. Hello there, that one there. Because when I was in Wales, it came off its mount. Now it's my fault because I just put it on. It's on an adhesive backing. I put it on and it eventually wobbled off because it wasn't good enough. So since then I have drilled and tapped where it goes on the mount and put a bolt through it and glued it as well. So I'm hoping it's going to stay there. Although when I did put it into its mount, it's one of them where you leave the base and slide in the bit that the camera passes onto. One of the legs snapped off it, but the other bit's clicked in, so it can't really go anywhere. So when I get home, I've got a few more, because when I bought my cameras to start with, I got a load of accessories, and I'm presuming the one I've got is not the official GoPro one. I think it's a spurious one. I'll see if I've got a GoPro one. If not, I'll sort another mount out. So I like my camera right in the middle, looking back. I did have it sort of down here next to my mirror, but if you look at the cockpit, there's quite a bit round there. You know, there's my phone, there's my sat-nav, there's a screen and a camera. I want stuff there I can do with another phone mount there, to be fair, just to put something else off, because I fancy one of them the Apple CarPlay units, although they're not Apple, they're some spurious make, ASUS or something. They look good. I don't really trust my sat-nav sometimes, but that's another story. I have had a look at it since to see, because I asked a few questions while I was on the Wales trip, whether I could change routes en route, as in when I say change routes, change the style of route from, you know, not twisty to twisty and that kind of stuff, and it don't look like you can, you've got to do it at the beginning. But it doesn't always seem to give you the option when you select something, so I don't know. So I'm going to end this little bit here. I may add a little bit on later, but for the moment, go back to the beginning and say like and subscribe and click the notification bell, and it's ciao for now. Wheelie Milk out. Bye bye.